So our hunt for members of Congress vacationing as federal workers suffer has gone international. So we now have pictures of a congressional delegation in Scotland, in Edinburgh, Scotland, at the Edinburgh Castle. One congressman seemed upset enough that we singled him and a couple others out that we could identify, that person told us that it wasn't just us, it was 30 people from Congress. We were on a congressional delegation in Scotland, and the picture we got was them touring a castle. Well, guess who's paying for that? You. You're paying for that trip with 30 members of Congress who didn't do their jobs and left Washington, D.C. without fully funding the Department of Homeland Security, and Coast Guard members, members of FEMA, people who work at TSA still haven't gotten their full back paychecks, but they're off to Scotland, and we're paying for it. But they're not alone. I mean, just a few minutes ago, as I'm talking to you, we got pictures of Senator Cory Booker in Los Angeles at a swanky hotel having breakfast. Apparently, he's here for a book signing in Santa Monica on Friday night. So it looks like he had just worked out. It seems like he's with his wife. They had just worked out and they were chowing down at the London Hotel restaurant in West Hollywood. So we've gotten a lot of people. And the reality is this: people are really, really outraged. There are rumblings now that maybe Congress will cut this 2-week spring break short. We do not know if that's going to happen or not. Maybe they're hearing your anger, maybe not. But whether they come back or not, now Trump is saying that he may sign an order to fully fund DHS. So maybe that's an executive order. We don't know. But if it is, it just means that it's an end run around Congress for not doing its job. So Congress has been complaining that the executive branch has been usurping power over the years, not just with Trump, but before that. But what do you expect when you leave Washington and you don't do your job and you vacation? That's why people are angry right now. So I will just say, for our part here at TMZ, we're going to have a full-time presence in Washington, D.C., because this is something we've been talking about anyway, but it feels like the time is right. And so we are going to staff up in D.C. as well. And we're going to do a bunch of things. We will talk about, how politics intersects with pop culture, but we're also going to do serious stories. And we're already getting members of Congress and their staffs contacting us saying, we'd love to work with you and give you stories that you can vet. And we're going to do that. So we're going to join the crowd. But in the meantime, we want photos and videos from wherever you are, whether it's in the United States or beyond. And we want photos of members of Congress showing their vacation during this government shutdown.